Okay, how can you find the whole given a part and a percent? Okay, so when we're solving percent problems, we know that the percent is equal to the part divided by the whole. Percent is a ratio of a number to 100, so here's the key thing. We're always going to start with this. Percent over 100 equals part over the whole. Okay, so 24 is 16% of what number? So I'm always going to start by writing this down. And then I'm going to think about what I know. In this one I have a percent. I'm always going to look for that first. So 16% is 16 over 100. Okay, 24 is 16% of what number? It's a part of a number. Okay, of very often signifies that you're talking about the whole thing. Okay, is usually with the part, but you have to be careful with those. 24 is 16% of what number? So it's a part of a number. 16% of a number. Okay, so now I can use my knowledge of equivalent ratios to solve. Okay, so 1600ths equals 24 over n. So I'm going to reduce here. I'm going to divide these both by 2, and I'm going to have 8/50ths. Okay. Now I'm going to use my knowledge of equivalent ratios. 8 times 3 is 24, so 50 times 3 is 150. So 24 is 16% of 150. Okay, let's look at another one. 10 is 20% of what number? Okay, again, I'm going to use this proportion. Percent over 100 equals part over the whole. I'm always going to look first to see if there's a percent. Okay, if there is, I'm going to put it over 100 because percent is a ratio of a number to 100. Okay, 10 is 20% of a number. It's a part of a number. So the part goes on the top, and I'm looking for the whole. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my knowledge of equivalent ratios. I'll reduce, I could think 20 divided by 2 is 10. 100 divided by 2 is 50. Okay. I also could have reduced this, divide them both by 10. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Okay, so 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 times 5 is 50. So n is equal to 50. 10 is 20% of what number? It's 20% of 50. Okay, and let's look at one more. What is 60% of 90? Now we've already worked on finding the percent of a number, and we know we can make the percent a ratio and multiply. So I could do 60/100ths times 90. Okay, but I can still use this proportion down here. Percent over 100 equals part over whole. And let's just take a look at that. Okay, 60% is 60 over 100. Now in this one, what number is 60% of 90? What number is a part of 90? So 90 in this one is the whole. Okay, we're looking for a part of 90. So this time the variable is going to be up here. But I'm going to solve the same way. I'm going to use my knowledge of equivalent ratios. I'm going to reduce this to 6/10ths. And now I can think 10 times 9 is 90. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, so what number is 60% of 90? It's 54. Okay, so remember this is the key right here. Percent over 100 is equal to the part over the whole. Always check, make sure your answer makes sense, and solve it another way. Use a unit bar, use a double number line. This one you could multiply. Okay, 60 times 90 is 5,400. 100 times 1 is 100, and you could divide and get 54. Okay.